Welcome to a new day. So we was actually going to have a barbecue this afternoon, but no, I don't think we're going to bother. So what Dan's going to have, which will clear up my freezer as well, this has been in there for ages, meatball mac and cheese. So it looks like this. But apparently, let me just read this while I show you. It takes 50 to 55 minutes to cook in an oven. Best cooked from frozen as well, with no microwave instructions. So what I'm going to do is just put that in the air fryer, try and cook that slowly for a little while, and then get it full whack up. I'm not putting my gas on for that length of time. Right, so let's put this on. Oh, it is on. Yeah, brilliant. Right, let's get that on. Yeah, so we're not going to have a Barbie. It's good I'm getting rid of that out of the freezer. So on the sides we're going to have some chips. Now Dan prefers these. Now it's not that I don't like these, but I have a couple of those left. Gastro are my favourite, so I'm going to do a mixture of both. And on top of that, oh, these burgers. Now I need to get these out the freezer for tomorrow or one day this week for a barbecue. I keep forgetting he's got these as well. Just bought an awful lot of meat actually. Actually, I'm going to take them out as well. I'm going to take them out the freezer as well. So today I'm going to be having chips and just a chicken burger, and I said I'll do Dan one on the side wrapped up in a bit of foil with his mac and cheese. And these look brioche rolls, new apparently. Yep, he's getting hungry now, so I better feed him quick. So I was going to save gas and not put the oven on at all, but I'm thinking if that's going to take maybe an hour, which it will do, needs defrosting and then cooking, I may as well just do a tray full of chips. They never come out as good though, they really don't. So I'll do a tray of chips, do a portion for Dan. Not a big fan of chips really. 2 chicken burgers. Now these are the chicken burgers we're using. Alright, they're not great. I actually really like these, and I think with a bit of salad and mayonnaise they'll be nice. So I'll stick them 2 on. And this is my little portion. Oh, it's not a lot, is it? Well, it is. I feel like I'm going to put a couple of croquettes on with that. Just a couple. Oh, my freezer's empty now. That's handy. Don't know if that's good news or bad news. Right, so get the chickens down there. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to put a couple of croquettes on as well. I'll do 4, just in case. There we go. Bang them in the oven. I won't switch it on yet. And as Dan just pointed out, oh, is that stopped already? Still frozen? Yeah, it's still frozen. It's going to take time, innit? Anyway, as Dan just pointed out, my oven is manky. I know it is. I know it is. I do it deep cleanly maybe once every 6 months, which I'm sure we all do about once every 6 months. But it's probably getting on a little bit longer than that now, with being in Spain and Tunisia and places. So he's like, oh, whatever's down there. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's like cheese and stuffing. Oh, I know what that is, stuffing. I spilled all the stuffing in there. Yeah, let me just shut that. Oh, we're grotty. Right, anyway, let's wait for tea. Now I'm going to show you how I dry my salad off in a minute. Alright, I honestly do this. I don't have a salad spinner. Now I would like one, but it's nowhere to put one. so come out with me. This is what I do, and I'll be doing this now for the next 10 minutes. Hold on. Yep, I'm going to be swinging in the air, as you can guess. Literally, just get that water off it. Right, there we go. I did actually give that a good shake for another 5 minutes after I put you down. Right, so let's just trim the edges off because I don't want that. That looks a bit... This one looks all right though. I don't know why. This one was already sort of cut. So I thought, right, well, I'm going to take the tiny little edges off. Why was that one cut? Look at the size difference. I've only cut that size off. Alright, anyway, cut the endies off. I'm just gonna I was gonna say I'm gonna dry that now with kitchen towel. Well, I ain't got any, but I have, because Dan's just gone up and got me a couple. So handy having Mark's shop here, honestly. Hey?
Can I add to that?
Yeah, of course, come in. Join the shop. Family.
I was just talking to Neil about the shop.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've just got loads of stuff down there. Essentials like coffee and sugar and kitchen roll and stuff. If you do come on campsite, use it. It's like 20 minutes away to get to a shop to get little bits.
Oh, it is. It's a pain.
And you know, Mark's going to all this trouble to go get the stuff, and the prices, they're as good as the shop.
Sometimes better, actually.
Yeah,
because
the Nescafe, £5.50. We've seen that dearer in
I tell you
Tesco's.
what I find is the best, but I'm not going to tell you because then everyone else will buy it. Keep that one a secret between us two. It's a really good buy. Right, so anyway, I've got two choices with this lettuce now. Kind of shred it up. Let me bring it down a little bit, sorry. Right, no, I'm not going to shred it. I'm just going to do little chunks. That size will be fine. Well, that bit looks a bit manky. I'll rip that one off. Personally, for me, I don't know if this is anyone else, but the real dark leaves I don't like. I prefer like those ones. I don't know, a little bit fussy, but I always keep them and I always eat them. Right, so just give that another dab. All right, see, you don't need a salad spinner. Right, let's get that in there. This is gonna make a nice size pot of salad, this is. So I'm gonna do all the spring onion as well. Oh, I can't beat spring onion. I was gutted I didn't get round to... I did eat a few of the last bunch. Just not all of them. Oh, that one feels a bit... I'll have to see about that one. But the rest of them are alright. Right, let's give these a wash as well. Always wash down these little bits. You never know what's down there. Again, I've got to go and do my salad spinner outside. Let's go. Also on that note, just going back to Mark, if you are new and you don't realise, Mark actually has a cafe on site as well, which is very rare. You get that when you go to campsites. So yeah, please do go and check that out as well. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just trim the tops off. Just get rid of the little dead ends. Don't like dead ends, like a fresh cut. Again, I'm the same with the spring onion. I prefer like the yellowy bit, but I do eat them, I do chop them up. And I always take off the manky loose ones like that. Okay, that don't seem that great. Let's have an investigate. See that, look? Have to peel all that off. That one's not terrible. Yeah, that's not too bad. That one's on its way out, so I'm going to peel that one. And that one's alright, actually. Right. It's good chopping. I do often get asked, why do I use a paper plate as a chopping board? Well, simple fact is I don't want to be cutting into my worktop. Yeah, I know I can get a chopping board, and I thought I had one actually. But, you know, when you're short of space and stuff in motorhomes, it's just as easy. Now, who slices theirs really thinly or loves a good chunk? I like both. Oh, there's a lot of dark green in this lot. Yes, I haven't actually had a barbecue for some time now. Well, I'm not one for like salad. What is it called? It's not coating. What is it? Dressing. I'm not really one for salad dressing, so I don't do that. It's preference once it's on the plate, isn't it? Right, there we go. So I do have some tomatoes, but I'm a bit funny with tomatoes being in this because it makes everything soggy, and that's the worst. Right, so that's done. Brilliant. That's well handy. Right, also going to prepare some leftover veg I had from last week's shop. Now these are actually fine. They're actually out of date if I'm honest, but they're fine. You know when they've had it, they go all soft and horrible. So I'm going to do the whole lot of these. And I had 2 peppers left over as well, which are absolutely fine as well. And I'm going to chop those, chop red onion, using my same chopping board. Look, make use of that, I do. So I told a story about my cheese grater the other day. Might have been on my channel, I can't remember. But I had a few people enjoy that. Just a little story. So let me tell you a little story about mushrooms. So, sort of like when I was a lot younger, me and my father used to literally go to the supermarket, get our shopping and blah, 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 and always come back. I say always. A majority of the time we'd come back, get a load of mushrooms, literally just on a plate, bung them in the microwave, get them out, and whack a load of pepper on them. And that's just how that'd be like our lunch, a little treat after we'd gone shopping. Literally just a load of mushrooms, little tiny knob of butter, putting them in the microwave. There you go, little story for you. Full of stories I am. Yeah, these mushrooms are good. There's no way I was going to throw these out. I think I might leave them full though. I do prefer full mushroom than sliced, whereas Dan prefers them sliced. All of this. And asparagus I was going to chop up as well. I might chop one up and one onion. Put the asparagus back. Green pepper. We'll have that another day. Hopefully going to be having quite a few Barbies now this week. Yeah, I'll leave it as that. That's a lot. Plenty of veg. Right, so that's all the vegetables prepped, salad prepped. Just got to decide what meat we want. No, I'm gonna prepare the burgers anyway, because these need messing with. Chuck ones again. I don't know whether to do the 2. I'm wondering if that's going to be too much. It won't go to waste as such. Slice it down the middle. Bit of ice on there, look. They don't seem frozen. Right, I need to wash my hands, and then I've just come up with a really good idea. Right, so as these actually need a flattening as such and put into shape, you know, before I do it, I'm wondering whether to put a cube of cheese in each, like Stilton on mine. Let me go and ask Dan. Babe, do you want a gooey cheeseburger?
No.
With like cheese stuffed in the middle of your meat?
What kind of cheese?
Well, not Stilton. I'll do Stilton for me, but one of your ones that you like.
Yeah, go on then.
Because we've got loads of cheese to use, you see.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Don't know whether to use a fancy cheese or just Cathedral City for Dan. Don't know. I'm going to definitely have some Stilton anyway. Oh, I love Stilton. What flavour's that? Cheddar, pickle onion and chive. That could be nice. What's the other one? Cranberry. That won't go, will it? No, that's a bit weird. Or what's this one? Mature cheddar with oak smoked tomato and herbs. Let me smell it. Let me see. Oh, it's a bit strong, that one. No, I don't think he'd like that one. I think I might go for this for Dan. Let's put a chunk of this in the middle of these. I think restaurants do this, don't they? Right, let's try and stuff that in there. Oh, hold on. Might be too big. Try and stuff that in there and then put the meat over the top, so to say. Is that going to be enough cheese though? We'll see. We'll take that bit out and wrap this up. Do my one. Not everyone's cup of tea, Stilton, but I love it. Greener the better for me. Mouldier the better. It's a unique taste. Yeah. Right, it means I'm going to have to get my hands really dirty now, though. Let's give it a go. What I might have to do is ball it up and then flatten it out again, mightn't I? Right, yeah, I might have to do that. So I have just thought, I don't know what made me say we'll have crusty rolls with this, because we're having burger buns, so nope. Right, anyway, I've made them. They look alright. I've covered up well on the back side as well. But, so we don't mistake each other's, I was going to put a tiny little bit of Stilton on top of mine, just like that, so we know. Just a tiny bit of Dan's on top of his, so he knows, so we don't get mistaken. Right, I'm going to wrap those up and get those in the fridge. So that's Dan's other option, maple barbecue pork loin steak. So I don't need to do anything with those. I'll put them in the fridge. But while I was just in there, look, I just found that. Now I know he'd like this, maybe just a little bit. So I might just chop up a couple of bits of this. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I know, I need a chopping board. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but we both love this. Black pudding. So even I'll have a couple of bits of this. I'll do 2 bits each. tiny bits. Right, that's our lot now. And do get rid of that because that's plastic. But if you go to the butcher, you actually, that's proper skin.